All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Benjamin Siglow. I'm an admissions counselor here at Kent State at Stark. If you were here for Cindy's part, you're going to get a lot of the same information, but I'm here specifically to talk to transfer students. A very, very quick PSA as things are changing. My only audience is myself and my cat, so just strap in for what this is going to look like. But I'm going to have some really good information for you. So, again, this is for transfer students. What is a transfer student? A transfer student is anyone who's taken college level coursework after graduating high school. So anyone who is taking CCP but has not graduated high school yet will apply as a new freshman. Specifically, a transfer student, again, is someone who's graduated high school and is taking college credits afterwards. If you graduated high school and no college credits, you're still a new freshman. So with that being said, obviously we are still working. We are all still working from home on our normal hours, and we're here to help you with every single step of the way. I'm from Kent State University at Stark. Yes, it is a real campus. Yes, it is a real place. And luckily, if you don't believe me, I have proof as well as Flash to back me up. So in the comments below, there should be a link so that you can all look at our beautiful campus tour to get an idea of it. And make sure to look at the pond and the beautiful area it is. And remember that today some snow was on it. So enjoy. In addition, I want to go a little bit about what our campus is about and what all we have to offer at our campus. Kent State University at Stark is part of the entire Kent State system, meaning that once you go there and you finish your degree at either the Kent State Stark campus or any of the Kent campuses, you get a diploma and it says Kent State University. It does not say Kent State University at Stark. It does not say Kent State University, but I saved you a bunch of money. It is a fully accredited degree that you happen to take all your classes in North Canton. We have 20 plus bachelor's degrees, and every class you take on our campus is going to be able to transition to any of the other college campuses at Kent as a whole. So, any questions on that? Again, my information is going to be through this whole thing. My name is Ben. Unless this is bad, then it's Cindy. So make sure to do that and make sure to reach out to us. Kind of adding a little bit onto that, some other areas I want to hit. This is going to be a little informal. This is going to be a live chat, and you're going to have questions at the end as well as finding out how to get a free application. But I know that might not be enough. So we're also having half-hour admissions appointments that you're able to schedule with any of the any of the admissions counselors at Kent State University at Stark, me included, as well as other people. And in that, you can do anything from talking about what majors we have, talking about starting at Kent State at Stark and transitioning to a different campus, what it looks like to graduate here. And usually what a big one is for transfer students is I can unofficially review your transcript and give you a really good idea of what classes are going to come in and how that's going to affect your overall goal. So if you're concerned about transferring and how that's going to affect your path to graduation, let us know because we'll review it and give you a really, really good idea. So kind of moving on, so far I've been great and you're dying to apply and you want to figure out how to apply to Kent State at Stark. So first it's going to the Kent State website and following the apply now structure, following it as a transfer student. The first major question is going to be what campus. And if you want me to help you, you have to pick the Stark campus because that's where they work and that's where I work. And that's the only people I can work with specifically to help your application. Other campuses are going to have the same thing like me, but they're going to say Kent or Salem at the end of that statement. So first you have to actually apply. When you apply, you have to fully complete that application. That means at the end, you're going to actually click pay later. Why are you going to click pay later? Because right now, as long as you finish your application and submit all your required materials before May 31st, we're going to waive that application fee for you and get you accepted. But I can't see your application if you don't complete it. So make sure when you go through, you click that pay later part. So now you've done the really annoying application part and your name's in there and you're waiting. There's obviously nothing else you have to do. Unfortunately, that is not correct. Once you do the application, we're also going to need your high school transcript. Now, I know some of you are like, why would I need my high school transcript? I've already taken a bunch of college classes. If you've taken 12 credit hours of college level coursework, I'm not going to need your high school transcript. But if you're one semester in and you're transferring, you might not have 12 credits. So think about that as an option. But if you've been transferred for 3 years or 2 years and you're just coming back to finish up because it's maybe closer to home or something like that, we can make sure that we just need a high school transcripts. I'm sorry, we just need your college transcripts. We're not going to need your high school transcripts. Once that's all said and done, when you apply, all your transcripts get officially evaluated to see what classes come in, so that when you're ready and meet with an advisor, they know what classes you've taken, and they can use that to help you graduate and stay on track overall. So what happens after that? There's a couple of things in addition after you've actually been accepted, because everything's not, faster than light. There's going to be some time. So once you've gotten all your stuff in and been accepted, you can expect in your email between 24 and 48 hours later an acceptance letter. That's going to include your student ID number, your login information, and how to get on your Flashline account, which is just the Kent State student user account. And you'll know if you can do first step, which is this type of orientation, or if you can actually sign up with an advisor and get your classes scheduled. Like, again, even though a lot of this is going to be online and it's going to be remote, we are still here to help you. So if any of that sounded confusing or you want me to go over it again, there are questions at the end of this, but also email us, call us. Our contact information is everywhere right now. And even though we are learning, we're here to help you make sure to make the right decision that's for you. So kind of moving along, I wanted to add that what timeline to get your application fee waived is going to be by starting your application in May and in April 1st and having everything completed and submitted by May 31st. I read it just there. So these are the exact dates. So please, if you're having any trouble in that portion, let me know so we can get you done in time and we can get you that fee waiver. In addition, I know a lot of you might be thinking that you can't get your transcripts from college. All of the colleges are working in some format, most of them remote. So if you contact your schools or request your transcripts online, you should be able to get them. And once we receive them, we can use that to complete your application. If you're having any trouble with a particular school or you're transferring from a school that closed or anything along those lines, you just have to reach out to me directly. Again, in the comments, my information should be there, and that'll be there to help you. Those are going to be all your major stuff. Now, there are specific majors here, and there's great websites out there to look at what career options there are. What I want you to take away from this is I'm here to help you. So is all of Kent State at Stark. By transferring to us, you're almost guaranteed paying less in your tuition because we're even less expensive than a state school. Kent State at Stark is a full commuter campus that does have some living options if you'd like to be closer to North Canton. But overall, we do give a bunch of options and it is less expensive. So if you're investing on your education now and you're thinking of transferring, it doesn't have to be you're absolutely doing it. Start the application, reach out to me. I'm happy to give you any further information you might want, and just be supportive. So with that being said, I've already talked a lot and I'm sure you're all excited about that, but we want to open up so you have time for questions and we can help you in any way possible. I'm just going to passively be waiting for questions. So knowing if your classes are going to transfer, there's two kind of spurs in that path. The first is you can actually set up an admissions appointment with me where you would send in your transcript. I would review them unofficially. So this is based on previous knowledge and using our internal searches to make sure these classes have transferred before. But I don't have all the power in the world, so it will be unofficial. Now, that's to get you an idea. Once you apply, you automatically are able to have your transcripts automatically go to an office to be fully officially reviewed. And those are the classes that are going to come in. And there's also some ways, if you would like to talk about that, if you think other classes should have come in, that we can set up for you. That's one of the big things about if you're thinking of applying, I would apply. It's always better to be accepted somewhere and then turn us down rather than wait too long and get extra stress for you. So that's what I would say for that. And then I'm just going to keep around for any kind of additional questions we might have. So I went to 3 different colleges. Do you need transcripts from all of the colleges? Yes, as a state school that we are, to be officially accepted as a transfer student, we need transcripts from every single institution you've ever attended. Now, that could be classes that you started and withdrew from. That could be an area you took one class from. That could be just a summer class. We need those transcripts from every single school. It's just what the requirement is as a transfer student. So one, I want you guys to remember it costs about $6,000 a year to, I did not read you the question. Let me do that. Are transfer students eligible for scholarships? I want you to remember that the cost of tuition at Kent State at Stark is about $6,000 a year. So with that being said, there's not always a ton of scholarships because it's so low on that price point. In addition to that, there are scholarships out there. The biggest thing that we see in today's world is people not applying for them. So making sure to go through all the Kent State scholarships as well as your local scholarships and applying for them is usually the biggest issue because a lot of times there's more scholarships out there than people apply to. And writing one extra essay could save you $500. So there are options out there. It's just going to be by case basis and making sure that you take the effort to apply to them usually. So someone's asking what the fall deadline is. Let me double check right now so I don't get in trouble. So to be accepted for fall, you need to have everything completed by August 15th. And that'll make sure that we have all your stuff in, and that's going to allow you to be accepted and be on track to schedule your classes on time. Awesome. So there are no further questions. I really hope this was helpful and at least somewhat entertaining. Please reach out to me or to Cindy. We're really here to help. And don't worry, I make sure to come to work every day. I just commute a little less. So have a great day, everybody. Please enjoy.